New technology such as paper
All right.
and the compass made its way to the West.
So here goes.
Just a few
I'm
generations
just going to
later.
do
There is
this
no doubt that Genghis Khan was a cunning and
the
ruthless
way I
king.
like
It's
to.
debatable whether he was just
So
a barbarian
peace.
who
I
managed to
just saw
benefit from
somebody's
time. While there is truth to the idea that he was a
video,
genocidal maniac,
a
he also
notification
created a
rather,
diverse and
not
equal
so much the
society
video.
under which the trade of
And I
both
said
technology and
before I even
thrived.
watched the
In
video,
this way, Genghis Khan
I
started an
started
empire with a wide and long-lasting impact on civilization in both
this
East and
live
West.
stream,
The reap
and then I sorry Twitter. Shoot, I like my Twitter and my YouTube. But
Thanks for
see,
watching. Remember to
as
like and
I
subscribe,
excuse
and for exclusive
the
rewards,
Genghis
check out
Khan,
our
it was kind of
Patreon
boring.
page.
But I like my Twitter and my YouTube. So peace Twitter. This is my personal documentary over here on Twitter. On YouTube is not so personal. I have to figure out how to utilize it because I don't want to give up YouTube. So what I have just decided to do was just do two live streams and name them similarly.
Writing a great college application essay can be challenging.
While I listen to all of my
5 tips to help your team.
while I listen to all of my YouTube queue, right? So let me see something.
Create a detailed
That's a commercial.
first.
Anyway, since it's not music, let me turn it down.
Edit like a pro. If your team is struggling, call Huntington. We can help.
Now, vitamin D. You know, I've been curious. So I figured, did you say vitamin D? When everything that we're supposed to, excuse the spot, all right? I put the earring on so I don't look too asymmetrical. But anyway, we supposed to eat has vitamin D in it. Right now, let me give an example here. People in this neighborhood, my neighbors, my people over here, eat porridge. Okay, now these Jamaicans, they stuck on their cornmeal porridge. They make some slamming cornmeal porridge. But I'm not Jamaican, and I wasn't raised on it. I like it, but then I gotta make it at home, and I don't really like cornmeal porridge. I like corn. I like tortilla chips when it comes to corn, but not porridge. You know. So here, look, the other type of porridge they got: green banana. So wouldn't it stand to reason that everything that is fruit, produce that is green, and I'm not talking about leaves. Yes, but the problem is people like to eat the daggone lettuce and don't like to eat the darker greens, which probably has more vitamin D, right? Than I don't even eat lettuce. Green banana porridge. This stuff is slamming, and this is instant. All you gotta do is add water to it, but I don't just add water to it. I went on Amazon and ordered green banana flour and had it shipped to the house because nobody sells green banana flour. I don't use white flour. I don't use any type of flour that they sell in the supermarket besides the fufu flour. And the fufu flour come in two different types. It's an African flour. The plantain, usually the yellow, right? And cassava. That's fufu. That's the only type of flour I'm going to use to cook or anything that come out of the supermarket. This green banana stuff, it tastes good. Anyway, I don't have a box for it. So I'm thinking to myself, look at all this stuff in here. But maybe this is the reason why we need our vitamin D. Because look at what I did. My neighbor gave me this a long time ago. He has a garden right next door. And look what I allowed happen to this organically grown eggplant that was grown right next door. I let it get all pruned. I don't like eggplant. Hey, what you want from me? I'm not Southern European. Eggplant is white on the inside and it just has a nasty taste. And I'm not used to. I forgot to try to turn this into pasta. I One day I was eating spaghetti or pasta with my mushrooms and my canned tomatoes and everything, And I just did what I normally do, boil the spaghetti. I should have sliced this into little thin stuff and boiled it and eat this as pasta. I forgot. So I blew it. You know, gotta make your own recipes. But besides that, why wouldn't stuff like this have vitamin D in it? I don't really understand. I like limes. I don't like lemons. Why wouldn't stuff like this have vitamin D in it? Well, it probably does. But how much do we need? And how do you get a high amount? Let me share something that I did. That's why I put the picture on YouTube. I put the picture of avocado oil. Why not? That's the only thing I do. Only thing I eat is avocado oil. I don't even eat coconut oil anymore. I put the coconut oil in my hair. I cook with the sesame oil for flavor and smell, but I eat avocado. I pour it all over my food. I love avocado oil because, right, that's good vitamin. It should be if you don't eat your avocado. Now, imagine if you ate a whole avocado. They say you're supposed to eat one avocado a day. If you ate a fresh, a ripe / fresh avocado, one whole one every single day, you should have more than enough vitamin D every single day. That's a lot. That's what they say you're supposed to do. But I'm gonna share something that I started doing after I found out about this stuff here, and I bought it for my migraines, which is probably why I had migraines. Some sort of vitamin D deficiency or under, whatever. So I got this stuff. I started off with this liquid gold. I got this like 4 months ago. Look how much is left. It's kind of weird. But you know what I also started doing with it? I actually started taking the same quantity that I would take for my body. I will use the same quantity and pour it into my plant. I have a money tree that I bought a month ago, a regular bonsai, a guinea bonsai, the regular one, not the Japanese looking bonsai. And I did that I think I did it about 4 times. And then when I looked at the water, picked up the pot, and the water underneath the pot smelled like algae. I was like, wow, I wonder if this had something to do with it. So let me share. So I started out with this um, liquid gold, which is also known as colloidal gold. And I think I paid $40 for this bottle. I can't remember. Right? This is liquid gold. This company sells liquid gold, liquid silver, I believe copper, platinum, and zinc. Liquid. Miso gold. And then you got soul, I think it's called the soul gold, something like that. So the instructions, I believe, says take 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon daily. Best taken on an empty stomach at least 15 minutes before a meal. I have not been taking this every single day. I stopped taking it 2 months ago. And then like 2 months ago, or about 1 month ago, I said, let me mix this with something else. Where is it? Let me see if I can get a hold of it really fast. I'm so short. I can't remember where things are put because I'm sharing my mama's kitchen. Here it is. Good. Thank God. This is what I started out with before I even bought this. Because it's organic and it's unrefined. Okay? It's refined. I'm sorry. It's refined in high heat. This is sunflower oil. Why did I decide to get an organic sunflower oil in a glass bottle? Okay? Because the best type of vitamin D pills that I found was what is the name of that company? I want to say Nature's Bounty, but I'm not sure. Not Nature's Bounty. Sundance. Sundance was the best vitamin D tablet that I found that I was willing to take. That was the one that was the best one according to what I wanted. And when I looked at the ingredients, it was only one ingredient: sunflower oil. So I said, F this. I can't even find a bottle of these vitamin D, Sundance vitamin D tab. I couldn't find it. I was going all over the place. And I got it from my aunt's house. She takes them. I didn't have my own. So I said, you know what? I was in the fairway and I walked past the oil, this right here, and I bought it. And I had this for like 6 months. So I've been taking this, like, man, I might be every 2 weeks or something, like whatever. Every time I take it, I mix this one capful. I just use it. I don't even cook with this anymore. Originally, I started cooking with it. I said, no, I'm going to save the rest of it and use it as medicine. I take the cap. I take about one capful. Whoops. And I do one capful of this. You can't even see. Oh, boy. Where is it? Right? And then I swallow it, and then I swallow it down after. Then I swallow down one capful, maybe two, with the liquid gold. And my theory is, and it's probably very right, because the reason why you need the gold is the same reason why your body needs iron and zinc and all those other gold too. Okay? There are vegetables that actually have gold. There is actually soil on this planet that had gold in it before the Chinese people started digging the daggone soil up to get the to refine the gold to make jewelry. They did it in Ghana, and they messed up excuse my language, they messed up the natural habitat in Ghana. Go look on YouTube. I think it was on YouTube. And they also did it in South America. They did it in the country called Bolivia, not Bolivia. What's the other one? There's another country, I think it starts with a B, and it's near Brazil. It might have, no, it wasn't Bolivia. It was some country, I can't remember. In the southern, western side of South America. It's not Bolivia. It's another one, and I can't think of the name right now. It starts with a B. It's a smaller, less popular country. I wish I could remember the name. But those are the two places I have researched. I saw it on Al Jazeera, a documentary on it about, I don't remember, I think it was South America. And then I also saw something on YouTube about how they did the same thing in Ghana, the Chinese people. Okay? Point is, and the point, let me go further. As far as South America, because I don't know the terrain of Africa. All I know is that today I believe the Congo is the rainforest, right? I don't know the rainforest geography of Africa when it comes to the rainforest. I know the ancient, but today the rainforest in South America is the Amazon. So it was around the Amazon border, I would say, or something like that. And that soil is rich. So imagine what it was like before, what do you call this? Before, modern stuff. Imagine how rich the soil was. Imagine the vegetation that would have come out of soil that had literally had gold powder mixed as part of the soil. Okay, that's what they were going into these rainforests in Africa and South America to sift out, like the gold rush back in the 1800s, to sift out all of the gold. They take mercury and something else, and they mix it with the mud. They sandblast it with water, and they take and they have all of this big jugs of water, and they put mercury in the daggone stuff to makes it toxic, just to get the gold out. And then once the mercury is in the water and the rich soil is waste. And what do? They leave it there in the rainforest. They dump it, they leave it there. That's what they do. The Chinese people. That's what they've been doing. So you be careful if you're buying products from certain parts of the world. If you do care about the planet Earth, make sure that you do not patronize corporations or business practices that's a process in the in the refinement of the product you're purchasing. If you can help it, shoot. I've been guilty of it a lot, and I'm only 30 something. I'm only 33, and I've been guilty of it a lot. I know, but the point is that this stuff and this real liquid gold is actually comes from gold. You can make it yourself. Actually, you can take this. You can take gold and boil it in water in a stove or whatever. I'm not recommending anybody do this unless you're an expert. And it takes about a day, and eventually it will turn this color. And then if you keep on boiling it, it will actually turn into powder. Gold. And if anybody knows about the ormus or powder, whatever, powder gold, you got that, right? So this has been working for me. Let me tell you, this is one recipe, I would say, or one solution out of about three that I have been doing, and I'm not going to share the other ones right now, that have contributed to me not having any migraines since like the last cold spell where the weather got cold. I guess it was whatever. The last cold spell. I'm in New York City. I'm in the Bronx. And there was a cold spell that came. I guess maybe it was March. It was warm. January, we had a warm January. We had like a very weird February. We had a warm February, and then we had a blizzard that was the winds were so heavy that it ripped the everybody had to get their house repaired. It ripped our roof, the blizzard. And usually that don't happen in a blizzard. Usually that happens with rain and a hurricane or a rainstorm, but not with snow. And then after that there was some more cold spells, and I had a bad headache. And after I don't know when the last time I had a headache. Maybe April, or you know, um, and this is one of the this is, and I believe I have a feeling that that is the reason why one of the reasons why I have migraines, and I've had headaches my entire life. I'm from New York. We're from a place where the sun is not like other places. The tropics. This is not the tropics. I wanted to share that, and I put avocado oil in the picture on YouTube because this is really a Q&A. All right. In addition to the knowledge. So you know that this is high in vitamin D, sunflower oil. Oil is where you're going to get your nutrients, right? Fish oil, all of the oils, right? Omega-3 XL, right? From the mussels, I think, or the whatever, this New Zealand mussels to get rid of the arthritis pain is all oil. Oil. That's where you're gonna get your vitamin D. So this right here has been helping me, and it activates the glands up here by your brain. That's why this is good. It was recommended on YouTube by Black Magic 363. I just couldn't afford the brand that they were advertising. I think it was called Soul Gold. It was a $50 bottle, a glass bottle, and it was much smaller than this. It was much smaller. It must have been like a 2-3 ounce bottle. Okay. And I got this for $40. And when I say 40, I'm talking about after the shipping. And let me move on. So avocados, you know that. But I would love to look through all this stuff in this house that I have accumulated that will contribute to your vitamin D healthy levels. I think, where is it? I just threw the bag out in the garbage. This is my favorite snack. From now on, I'm going to do it the way I did it. I bought 2 humongous, look at this, 2 pounds of blue corn tortilla chips from BJ's. Look at that. I'm gonna keep doing that. It's blue. You gotta think of the color of your food. So that means it's sitting out in the sun and it's gotta withstand the sun's heat. So just like black people, right? Right? Our skin, we're that's why we're black, because we actually are strong enough to withstand the sun. So what's the difference between yellow corn and blue corn? It's probably got more richer nutrients, which means more vitamin D. This is my thing. I love this stuff. Woof! I love it. I loves me some blue corn tortilla chips. I like blue food. I think maybe if you look at the color of this, it turned purple, right? Uh, the foods that my mother be keep, the drinks that my mother be keeping in the house for herself, the pomegranate blueberry juice, Naked makes it. All of those companies make it. I think that when you consume them, they activate the glands in your body wherever it needs. Because for me, it's one place, and somebody else, it can be another gland in another part of the body, where it will activate it to enable your body to process this type of food, this type of thing, where you can increase this here, where you can increase your intake. And this is pure vitamin D, period, because it is refined sunflower oil. This is vitamin D. You might as well call it that, right? The avocado oil is another one, but it's got more because it's got so many fats in it, which are healthy fats. They're called polyunsaturated fats. So that's why I put the avocado oil on it, because this is really a Q&A. I'm so sorry I'm doing it this way. I didn't mean to. I meant to actually do two separate videos, but I'm not that organized where I could do two videos at the same time and put one camera in one room and put another camera. So anyway, I'm still doing the Twitter. It's okay. I might redo the Twitter video or keep it longer or whatever. My chocolate. So for me personally, my mother likes. Okay, my mother is obviously an older woman, and when you get a certain age, the mechanisms in your body, right? My mother obviously likes these type of drinks because she buys them. I had to actually replace the pomegranate blueberry juice that she bought. She bought Naked and I drank it, and I had to replace it, so I bought this one. Okay, she likes this. I like to drink juice. She'd use it for other purposes. Me, this is what I need. This is what I like. It's basically, for me, it's the same thing. I don't have body issues. I have brain issues. I have migraines. I have to do things to make sure that they don't come, right? And interestingly enough, both of these liquids are purple, right? Even though this comes from fruit and this comes from a metal. And I believe the way that they make mass-produced liquid gold colloidal, I believe the way, because it says it on here, the ingredients actually. This one is not made with gold, because I'm not that rich. That's probably more expensive. It says deionized water. That's what it says. It's telling you what's in it. And I also bought Ormus. And my Ormus. Yo, I'm actually doing a live stream. You messed one of my live streams up. Ow. It's okay. It's okay. I just had to answer. I had to do something. Anyway, what's up? You want me? Can I call you back, please? What? I'm not creating no confusion. I'm just making a video. I'm making two videos at once. Let me call you back, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm not creating any confusion. I told you exactly what I said exactly. That was not confusing. It's the same thing as what we talked about the other day. So it's still the same thing. Excuse me? Yeah. I'm going to be here tomorrow morning, yeah. Same, that didn't change. The only thing that changed is that chipped issue. I'll talk to you about that when I see you. So I'll call you. I'll talk to you a little later. All right, bye, sweetie. Okay. So I had to take a call from my boo. Anyway, Twitter, excuse me. And I love me some tortilla chips. Look at how much is left after 2 pounds. Really 5 pounds of tortilla chips. That's what I bought. I found another good little thing I like. I noticed that I cannot eat peanut butter anymore. This right here is a pretty good substitute for me. And I had to, this says maple, but there really ain't no maple in here. It was so hard, and they didn't put enough maple syrup. They didn't put enough maple syrup in this. So what I did was I stupidly started out by purchasing 2 whole things of this. 2. This shit cost $11. I bought 2 of them. That was stupid, but it's okay. I'm actually going to keep the other one. This is the one that I didn't even open yet. You see all that nice oil at the top? All that almond oil at the top? I had to take some leftover maple syrup that I leave on the table and pour it in here. Pour it in the other one behind this tablet, right behind here. Pour it in the other container. It was about a third of a cup of a third of a cup of maple syrup, maybe a half a cup. A third of a cup to a half a cup of maple syrup. And then I added a little bit more because I had already started using it. So I added some more oil. I added some oil that I found. I think it was olive oil. It doesn't matter. I would have preferred to use the avocado oil. Whenever I do something, I make sure that the oil, the color of the oil, if I'm combining it or substituting it or putting it back, the oil, I want the oil to have the same color. So almond oil is the same color as avocado oil, right? I'm not going to use this. I could have, but I wasn't actually next door at my aunt's house. I wasn't home. So anyway, back to what I was doing. What else would have vitamin D? I don't know. You know why I don't know? Because I am a green tea freak. And I know green tea has vitamin C. That's why I don't drink orange juice. I drink green tea. And I put the honey in it. And you put the lemon or the lime in it. Or you make your green tea, you put your sugar in it, and you use coconut milk. Now, coconut milk, not only does it more than likely have a lot of vitamin D, like Deneb, but it also has the oil in it. Coconut milk has coconut oil in it. It's very fatty, it's creamy, it's healthy for you. It's good stuff. So I might as well do this, right? Coconut milk, it probably has a lot of vitamin D. You know what? They have it says 0%. It actually says 0% on the back of here. It says vitamin D 0 mc grams, 0%. So I guess I'm wrong. Let's see what else I can find. Because that's what this video was supposed to be about. How do you get your vitamin D? I would love to know how other people get their vitamin D. I'm going to watch that video after I share this on the comments section. Now, this is an organic can, and it still says 0. So then that means that coconut milk will not have vitamin D. Okay, fine. Anyway, let me continue. I wonder if cane sugar has vitamin D in it. That makes sense. I could have looked at that bag of chips too. I take coconut palm sugar and cane sugar. I get a large bowl and I put half coconut palm sugar and half cane sugar, mix it up, and then I pour it in here, and this is my sugar. And I use it for everything. That's what this is. I don't use brown sugar. I use this. Then I take that and I take the dish that stays on the dining room table and I fill it up. I don't use I don't like brown sugar. What was that? Let me see something. Your fruits and your vegetables. Lord have mercy. And that's my problem. I don't eat fruit and I don't eat vegetables. That's why I'm actually making this video because there's obviously reasons why this does not list vitamin D either. It lists vitamin C. It lists vitamin C and A. And it lists calcium and that's it. I mean iron. So I'm not sure about that. So anyway, if you was a chemist, or I don't know a physicist, but if you was a chemist, you would be able to assess what type of produce would have vitamin D in it based on how the relationship to photosynthesis. Because I just hypothesized about corn, and this is blue corn, and coconuts, and I was wrong. But this damn sure got vitamin D. Olive oil damn sure has vitamin D in it. Let me see. No. Avocado oil does not have vitamin D listed. Well, anyway, we got this. Vitamin D. Salad eaters. Shoot. That's how you do it. Bam. You make your own dressing and you top it. And you can, and anybody that doesn't like oil or grease, be quiet. You don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're talking about. You need your oil. Bam. This stuff right here, vitamin D. This is our problem. This is my problem. It's hard to find the right substance to provide the nutrients you need. This right here is my answer. Because when I found out that that's what they do at Sundance, all they do is take this and put it in a tablet and sell it as vitamin D oil. That's all they do. That's it. I don't like taking pills, so I'll do this. Okay? And if your body isn't tuned, you're going to have to activate the glands in your body so that it will process the nutrients that it needs, or you think that it needs, so that it will process, so that it won't, so you won't crap it out or sweat it out or pee it out because your glands are. So this right here was good for me. And I've told you what my problem is. Everybody doesn't have the same problem. So this together did wonders for me. So somebody else, something like this might do wonders for somebody else. I'm not saying take them at the same time. I'm not you. But you drinking this maybe in the morning, I would say, I believe it's better to do a lot of things when the sun is setting, not when the sun is coming up. Right? At the end of the day. Right? Something like this I would do in the beginning of the day because it's oil. And then by the afternoon or by whatever, you might drink maybe a cup of this stuff. That's a lot. A cup of this, that's a lot. I wonder if this has vitamin D in it. No, it doesn't say any either. Almond butter. No vitamin D in here. Roasted almonds. It's not listed. It's kind of hard to believe, but I said what I said about the green tea. Green tea is high in vitamin C. So if there's a tea out there that's high in vitamin C, wouldn't it stand to reason that there likely is a tea out there that's high in vitamin D? Which one might it be? This is why I made 2 different videos, because I don't know all the answers. This is a Q&A, and I'm doing the questions and the answers. I'm just throwing the information out there. But I shared my green banana. Now I have a feeling green banana flour has vitamin D because it's a fruit. That's my theory. I don't have the information to check right now. I like it. Green bananas, flour. Everything's got to have green or yellow in my foods. Um, I don't really like I really don't like yellow bananas. I like green bananas. I don't eat them. I make porridge out of them. And the fufu, the plants and flour, the fufu flour. What else? I don't know. I wonder if black things have vitamin D. Chocolate, coffee. I wonder. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me see. Here's some instant coffee right here. I wonder if on this it would even say. And how in the world could Maxwell House or anybody else get away with selling a product as famous as they is and don't have a nutrition facts on they coffee? How about Cafe Bustillo? Do you have a nutrition label on yours? No. That's how you know it's an organic substance. There's no nutrition label. Okay. But this, you get the point, right? Vitamins. I'm not saying that this has vitamin D. That wasn't why I did that. That's not why I did that. I think maybe kiwis do have vitamin D. I think, and you know how long I had these kiwis? I had these kiwis for like 6 weeks. I don't eat my fruits and vegetables. It's a shame. I'm gonna make a salad. I'm gonna have to go get some cucumbers and something else and eat it together with the kiwi. Another fruit that will taste sweet. It's gonna be 3 fruits. Maybe I have to actually go get some mangoes. And if I do that, and I don't cut my own mango, I also get some pre-cut watermelon. Mix it with the kiwi and cucumbers and eat a salad. That's a good idea. So thank you, Mickey. I'm going to eat a fruit salad just because you. A homemade fruit salad just because you. Thank you. And you see why I do this? Why I did this? I really didn't have a lot of stuff to share. They got vitamin D. I wonder what spices have vitamin D. Because I know spices have vitamin D. Which ones have vitamin D? Let's go up here. Let's go get the stool and stand up here and pull down all of the spices and see which ones have vitamin D. Let's find out. I have a feeling that the yellow ones have some degree of vitamin. I wonder if vinegar has vitamin. I wonder if you know how they tell you that you should keep organic vinegar in the house, the vinegar with the mother in it. I wonder if vinegar has vitamin D. Let's check it out. If they even have the information on it. All right. I don't really see any information. I know this is not going to happen, unfortunately. Where's the other container? Damn. Well, it wouldn't have it either. All right. Okay, well, shucks. I don't see vitamins or any of these things. How does living organisms acquire vitamin D? How does the brain, if a plant is a living organism that makes its own food, just like humans are living organisms that make their own food. Some of us, I make my own food from scratch, everything. Then that means that it is possible that the human body can produce its own vitamin D. I think I'm giving myself some research topics. Did you hear what I just said? I said it is possible. In other words, it's either likely or possible that the human body is equipped to create, to manufacture, and to produce its own vitamin D. Where would it do that from? It would likely do that from a gland right? Even though glands produce hormones, vitamin and a hormone are not the same thing. I'm just saying. Let's see here. But if glands produce hormones, where does the gland send the hormones to after they're produced by the glands? What body organ is it called? And does the next stage in human anatomy, do they produce vitamin D, or is it the stage before the glands even have what it needs to produce the hormones that your body needs that produces vitamins and possibly vitamin D? And particularly, I'm saying vitamin D because I'm standing right here underneath this light, and even though this is an artificial light, I did purchase myself one pack of vi- uh, uh, vitamin D lights bulbs. I don't know what they were called. Sunlight bulb. I forgot. I wonder if I still have the package for my migraines. And I put it in my lamp inside my room. So that's the same way that the plants make its photosynthesis, right? And my brain is the closest body part to the light, which means my brain is also the closest body part to the daggone sun. So you got your pineal gland back here, and then there's another gland called, I forgot, and it's up here. Maybe it is the pituitary. I don't know. I apologize for my. I should know everything. Ooh, how about this? How about this? I got a whole container here of packages. Let me read all these different foods. All of them. Now, I have a feeling that this got vitamin D. It's another seed. It's just like sunflower seeds. I have a feeling that it has vitamin D. What about your fufu flour? I don't see any vitamins listed. I see it says 0% and 0%. Vitamin A, vitamin C, iron, 4% iron. That's why I like fufu flour. I stick with the plants, and I don't know. I'm not African, so I don't have a preference. I'm Caribbean, and we do plantains more than we do cassavas. Shit, I hate cooking cassava. I never cooked a cassava before. It's so daggone hard. Now, look at all this stuff I got that I never use. I bought this flaxseed to put in my hair. Never used it because it was I was using it as a substitute for not having black cumin seeds. I don't really like the fact that vitamin D 0. Why would you even list it? I wonder why it would be listed if it's 0% vitamin D. Nutrition facts. On the sunflower oil, it says it doesn't even mention vitamin D at all on here. Organic sunflower, not significant source of dietary fibers, sugars, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and iron. But it doesn't say that about vitamin D. But this says 0 mcg of vitamin D and 0% of the daily value. So flaxseed is not good for vitamin D. Now this is an old bag of and it doesn't list any vitamins whatsoever. Coconut palm sugar. And inside a bag of coconut palm sugar is a bag of, come on, let's read it, of quinoa. And this is the white quinoa. I've been taking these quinoas and I've been mixing the different colors and eating them for breakfast cereal. It tastes good. It tastes like wheat tina. I used to like that when I was a kid, wheat tina. This is my same thing. The cereal tastes delicious with your sugar. You can put your brown sugar. Vitamin A, vitamin C, 0%. Iron, 6%. Calcium, 0%. It does not list vitamin D. You see how hard it is to get vitamin D? Let's keep on looking. This is my mother's powdered milk. Should I even bother? Cow's milk, 25% of the daily value of vitamin D. That's what it says. I don't use this. I don't use cow's milk. I don't like it. What about this stuff right here? I could go with the kasha, but I'm gonna skip that through the maca first. Maca, vitamin D, 0 grams, 0% of the daily value of vitamin D, and this is probably 100% organic. Yeah, organic. This stuff was expensive. This shit was expensive. I think I used my food stamp to buy this too. Anyway, $25 for that. That's gonna last me a long time. Next, matcha powder. Matcha powder is also green tea, powdered green tea. That's what it is. It's powdered green tea. That's what matcha is. This little bag of matcha powder doesn't even list vitamin C. I'm telling you, even though it doesn't list vitamin C, like cat, that green tea is high in vitamin C. So if green tea is high in vitamin C, then the powdered version of green tea is going to have even more vitamin C because it's a concentrate of green tea. I love this stuff. This is Starbucks. Anyway. Vitamin A, vitamin C, 0%, iron, 6%, calcium, 1%. Now this is kasha. Organic kasha. Okay. I bought this because of my polycystic ovarian syndrome, and they said that it helps. So I bought a bag of it, whatever. Never use it. I use it once to make cereal. Didn't like it. I'll probably mix it with the quinoa when I do it again, but I don't really eat cereal. It's not wintertime yet. It says high in protein and minerals. This is buckwheat. Kasha is buckwheat. That's been lightly roasted. Oh, okay. And imparting a distinct nutty flavor. Despite its name, buckwheat is not actually related to wheat. Okay, so that's what kasha is. Fine, whatever. That's a European thing. Kasha. They're the ones that recommended it for the polycystic ovarian syndrome, right? The Eastern Europeans that be living over here, they're the ones that eat kasha. It's part of their culture or whatever. They eat that stuff. I already looked at the coconut palm sugar. I am curious about the cane sugar, but I really don't want to open this bag. I'm curious though. Curiosity does kill cats, and there obviously is a reason why I was born a human and not a cat. So let's see. Come on. You see how I got it? This is a 4-pound bag of, I put it in a Ziploc. Half of it is gone. 4-pound bag of pure Moreno cane sugar is my favorite type. No vitamins. It's just sugar. It's energy. So I take half and half. So if this was 4 pounds and I did half, then that means that these that I'll be buying must be 2 pounds. This is 1 pound. I don't remember what I do. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think actually I made a mistake. It's actually 2 to 1. So I think I do twice as much cane sugar as coconut palm sugar. The reason why I do that is to reduce the sugar content. You don't want to eat too much sugar. And this is carbs. This is it's good for you. Coconut palm sugar. It's good for you. You just mix it together. I'm like the only person that seems to have thought of it because they don't sell it in the store like that. I gotta make it that way at home. And that's stevia and all those other alternatives are too expensive and they're not as filling. Sugar, you could feel the sugar, when you're eating it. You gotta have some carbs. I just said it. Some calories to burn. I went through everything. And look at how I went through all of those organic foods and stuff. And not one of them things. Not one. The only one that we know for a fact has vitamin D is this. Because they sell it as a vitamin D pill. And it's sunflower oil. I'm just curious what this says. It says not significant values of vitamin A and vitamin C. That was Himalayan pink salt. Pink, whatever, however you say it. I done went through everything. What else do I need to do? So how do we get our vitamin D? Our body must produce it, right? I wonder. Some it has to be. Because if you take a little capsule of vitamin D pill every day, that ain't nothing. It must be like just a little activator. You know what I mean? Like how you make yogurt. You take the yogurt that's already made and you put it with the yogurt that you want to make, and the next day the whole thing is yogurt. I have a feeling that the body makes the vitamin D, which explains why I've had the migraine. I'm doing all of this based off of, whatever the word is, lack of expertise and all that stuff. I had experience though. How about this protein? This is hemp protein. I got vanilla flavored hemp protein and chocolate. Less than 1% of vitamin A of the daily value, 5% of calcium daily value, 30%, 33% of the iron. I wonder about the chocolate flavor. The chocolate flavor is not here. I can't look up any cacao because I don't have any cacao. Somebody should just go look it up, cacao. Or if you don't know what that is, just look for chocolate, pure chocolate or whatever, cocoa powder, and look at it and see does it have any vitamin. I don't think so. What else was I just about to do? Rice. I'm just curious. Let's see about the rice. Why would rice have vitamin D when rice is underneath the ground? It's in the water. Now, so you see how hard all that was? Where do you get your vitamin D from? Probably from your mangoes. Probably. And your fruit, whatever fruits that I don't have in here. I don't keep mangoes and I don't cut mangoes. I'm too clumsy to be cutting mangoes. And probably them fruits that's hard to cut got the vitamin D. The pineapples and stuff. Mangoes. Somebody will have to go check it. And I'm done. I don't feel like looking at any more stuff. I wonder if honey has vitamin D. This was some very inexpensive organic vinegar that I got at the fine fair. And it doesn't say anything about vitamin D. You see how I'm doing this based off of a lack of ignorance. Just studying here, just observations. My scientific method and application. I don't know what step I'm on. I have to go write it out and figure it out. I'm done. Ain't no vitamin D on this either. I would assume that at least maybe honey has something, but I don't see it. So that must mean no. I bet you this got vitamin D in it. I bet you that this, you see what it is. I bet you that this right here got vitamin D in it. I bet you. I bet you that this right here got some vitamin D in it. Now, I done went through everything. I even went through stuff that ain't mine. This ain't mine. I don't eat this. I don't eat this. Going back to what I said before. This is not mine. Because if it was, I would just pick through the cranberries and leave everything else. Because I don't like nuts. I don't like raisins. I would eat all the cranberries. I would leave the raisins. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mess up somebody else's mixed nuts. Okay, the refrigerator. The refrigerator ain't got nothing in it. Chicken. I wonder if it would say on here. Nope. I think it's hello. My mom just walked in. I got mushroom. I'm not looking for vitamin D on the bag on mushroom. How about this hint? Now let me show this new item. This new item that I bought for the first time today. Okay? I don't do soy and I really want to kill a habit of going back to almond milk. And Lord always answers my prayer. And I love chocolate. And I need to drink my milk because I'm a skinny girl. So this is a dairy-free, it's called Ripple chocolate flavor. This is pea milk protein. It says, let me just go to the back and see. Because it says more than 50% of calcium than milk. And it has your omega-3s, 32 milligrams, DHA omega-3s. And less than 30% of the sugar than chocolate milk. Plant protein on earth. The purest plant protein on earth. Riptine. Oh, that's what this brand. Okay. Riptine is the brand, but this product is called Ripple. This is their milk. Okay. And it's soy-free, nut-free, 100% vegan, gluten-free, and lactose-free. And 30% of the daily vitamin D value. Ingredients. Water, pea protein, riptine is pea protein. So there you go. I guess peas got vitamin D maybe. Organic cane sugar. Sunflower oil is in here. Sunflower oil, cocoa powder. It might have vitamin D. Maybe somebody will look it up after they probably look at my video. Vitamin A palmitate contains less than 5%, half of a percent of vitamin A palmitate. Vitamin D2, DHA algal oil. I don't know what algal is. ALGAL. Calcium phosphate, potassium or dipotassium phosphate, sunflower lecithin, natural flavors, sea salt, organic guar gum, gellan gum, and gum acacia. Okay? This shit is good. Look how much I drank already. This is what I did. Where's the bottle? So what I did was before I went home, I stopped by the gas station and I bought 2 of these little itty bitty ones because I forgot. I stopped by the gas station and I bought 2 of these little itty bitty ones. You see how it says dark chocolate. I like chocolate. This is not chocolatey enough for me. And I forgot that I bought this. If this device here dies, peace. Love and hair grease. I'm just gonna continue over here. So anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so what I did was, I wonder what I did with the rest of it. Now I gotta look after what I did because what did I do with the rest of the milk? It's not in the refrigerator, so that means I left it out somewhere. Where did I do? I'm gonna look for it later. So since I don't know, I poured the remainder of this in a glass jar so that I could drink out of the bottle. I poured the remainder of this dark chocolate almond milk in a glass jar so I could drink out of the bottle. I left some of it in the bottle to make it more chocolatey. It was like, I think I left like that much in there, whatever. You know, a little bit. And then I filled the bottle up with this Ripple stuff. Okay, and I think I had 3 cups of it Because the last time the last serving I drank out of the bottle. The first time I was drinking it out of a cup. I think I'd made 3 cups, 3 servings. So like maybe 2.5 of these. And this is 10 ounces of liquid. So I had about 30 ounces of, look how much is left. I drank half of it. I drank 1/3 of it already. And I just bought it this afternoon. This is my vitamin D, 30% of your daily doses of vitamin D. Great products. Ripple, the stuff is great. I'm not going to curse. Ripple. I should have used this picture, huh? to produce to promote another product. This stuff is good. Some good shit. Some good shit. It's delicious. Anyway, let me see. I bought something else for the first time. This. Never had it before. It's called banana milk. And I said before I picked it up and put it in the shopping cart, I said, is this for the baby? Am I about to take the baby's food off the shelf? But it was 3 in the fridge. So I just bought one. I said, listen, y'all gonna have to share with an adult. Now it doesn't mention vitamin D. There's no vitamins in this here. This is just milk. Let's see what the ingredients are. Water, organic banana puree, organic roasted sunflower seeds. So if it has organic roasted sunflower seeds, unfortunately it's roasted, it's not unroasted. But if it has sunflower seeds, you're getting the sunflower seeds, which has vitamin D. Cinnamon and sea salt and you don't need sugar because it's bananas. Okay, listen, YouTube, I'm just going to let y'all go because this thing is dying. It don't even say how much percent. It's got 4%. I'm just going to say peace out. Okay, and we all know peace, love, and coconut oil and hair grease and all that type of stuff. And shea butter. Peace, love, and shea butter. Why don't you check that out? You know, Africans cook with shea butter, right? And peanut butter. They cook with shea butter the way white folks cook with butter. Cow's dairy butter. Does shea butter have vitamin D? But I mean, they cook it so daggone much. Anyway, hey, I just gave all this info. I believe that the human body has a capacity to create, produce, manufacture, whatever, its own vitamin D. So I wonder what part of the body would, if that's the case, what body organ or body part would produce vitamins? Because we know that glands produce hormones. Do glands produce vitamins also? It's a great, great question to add to our research. We all as humans, we might as well study the body. So I'm done. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have did a whole bunch of stuff, but I did that. Ain't nothing else in here that's gonna have vitamin D. Nutmeg. That's it. I'm good, honey. And this coconut oil, please. Coconut oil ain't gonna have vitamin. Nope. It says 0%. So listen, I'm good and I'm good. What about sesame? Sesame ain't got nothing. It just tastes good. But anyway, your seeds is gonna. I bet you hemp seeds has some real strong nutritional value. Hemp seeds. I don't like seeds at all. I don't like sunflower seeds. I don't eat that stuff. I drink hemp milk and coconut milk. And now, starting today, pea milk and banana milk. That's but hemp, I bet you's got some. Maybe it's got some protein. I don't know about vitamin D, but if your body's got protein, it can make it a lot of stuff. So I rest my case. Okay, I done did all of this, and my mother already came back from Philadelphia. So I'm gonna say bye. I'm going to press the X to my right. I'm gonna do it again. And then I'm going to say okay, and I'm going to say peace.